Today on Blue Nomads, we explore Lakefield, Queensland's second largest national park, and get everything rattled to pieces by the PDR's infamous Corrugations. Then we pick up the boat and head out to the Great Barrier Reef in some rather uncomfortable weather, before almost running out of fuel on the way back in.
Every time I hear you speak, when my mind turns to nothing, by the time I'm in too deep, I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind.
Good morning everyone. Today we are exploring Lakefield National Park and taking on its many famous corrugations. So we're going to head up through the park. Tonight we're camping in the northern section up at Hahn Crossing, so should be a good day.
Poor Papa low in the ground that he worked and sold. Now they're waiting at the Jackson station for the train to roll.
She been up all night, she got crows walking around. She can still raise a cup in toast, well ran dry. He left her on a Tuesday.
Lakefield National Park and the whole of Cape York actually is pretty famous for these thousands of massive ant nests that are everywhere, and we've just found a huge one.
Looking over the hill.
Take me away, hear that whistle play a sad, sad song. Lay me down where the river runs wide and strong.
Here we are at tonight's camp at Hahn Crossing here in Lakefield National Park, and it is an awesome spot.
Just waiting at the Jackson station for the train to roll.
Just having a beer and watching the sunset over this sort of river flat thing here, and it's kangaroos, massive birds. Yeah, I'm trying to get a video of them, but every time I get close they all scatter away. Very picture perfect right now here in Lakefield.
In the backwater shack's been waking to the 419. Said she got the smoke coming out of the stack. They're running on a 10-mile track. Just waiting at the Jackson station, never coming back.
We set off early with a massive day of driving in store, aiming to explore the rest of Lakefield, make it back to Cooktown to pick up the boat, and still have time to make it as far south towards Innisfail as possible.
Talking, no plans, playing in a band. It's too much for them to even understand. Still got no clue what the hell to do. Same more questions.
Just hit the first roo of the trip, hopped out in front of the car, and it was over. Rest in peace, buddy.
Hanging out with all of my friends, sleeping in the back of a van, waking up and doing it again, waking up and doing it again.
Right, so we made a bit of a mistake this morning. We came out of Lakefield and got to Musgrave, and we were plan is to come down from Musgrave to Laura on the PDR, and as we left Musgrave there was about 10 k's of sealed road, we thought that meant that the whole PDR to Laura must have been sealed by now. So we head up to like 45 psi to the road. Then like a couple more Ks back to red dirt corrugations, and the car was getting shaken to pieces. So we've aired back down again, and then once we get to Laura, we're gonna have to air back up again. So we've had a pretty chill day today. Just drove down from where we were staying last night to stay with some family in Innisfail. When you see us next, we should be out at the Great Barrier Reef, hopefully, so catch you there. So here we are, made it out to the reef off Innisfail. It was a very wet and rough ride over this morning. Got absolutely drenched. Took us like probably an hour to get dry again, and we're still pretty cold.
It's heavy now, we don't change. Come back down, keep it safe. Spinning rings, lost my mind. Keep it up, killing time. Don't wait up, it'll be okay. Though it's coming at me like a tidal wave. Pick it up as if you found peace of mind in shattered sound. Extra days to sit around, wonder why.
So today with the trip out to the reef, we're really pushing it with our range with this fuel issue we've been having in the boat, and now we're only probably like 3 or 4 Ks from back in Marillion Harbour, and started doing the fuel thing again. Going to try and just sit at 6 knots all the way in and hope that that's enough. Basically what's happening is we've got an 80 litre tank, but the pickup for the tank is at the front, so it's at the bow of the boat. When you're running with the bow in the air, particularly in a following sea when you're coming back in the arvo, fuel doesn't get to the pickup because it all sloshes to the back of the tank. So right now we know we've got about 40 litres worth of fuel in the tank in the boat, but none of it's getting to the pickup, and if we go any faster than like 6 knots, the boat runs out of fuel. So hopefully we'll have enough to just make it back to the harbour. Otherwise, might have to get the Ming Coder out and go in under electric power. Well, there we go, made it back into harbour, thank God, and yeah, very relieved about that. For those who didn't get that, that was water pouring out of the sleeves of Sam's spray jacket because we've had so much spray.